It had been a long time since anyone truly challenged the Dragon King, from his subterranean Leora maze of laboratories and cavernous halls hidden beneath. The city of Blue Valley, he ruled over his domain with a blend of ruthless calculation and obsession. Earthquakes could not shake him. Armies could not breach his shielded doors. If you weren't one of his twisted creations, chances are you weren't getting in, or, more likely, getting out. On a night when the city's streetlights fizzled and the sky glowed a dull amber from distant wildfires, Stargirl descended alone. No Justice Society backup, no sidekicks. Just a cosmic staff glowing with a faint blue pulse, and enough questions in her mind to slow even her most confident stride. You'd think she'd be afraid. But Stargirl wasn't, not outwardly. There was history between her and the Dragon King, or at least between him and the legacy she carried. His name was whispered through supervillain circles, some warped legend from the early days of costumed villains. Science and magic blurred at his hands. His experiments went silent and unseen until someone finally shined a light until she stepped in. The bulkhead door crunched under her staff's force. Sparks flew, and for a brief moment, the cosmic energy lit the dark hall like starlight. Her footsteps echoed. The Dragon King was expecting her. Of course he was. Anticipation was half his pleasure. He greeted her from the balcony above, cloaked in his inhuman armor green, scaled reptilian. You couldn't see his face, only two slitted eyes, and the suggestion of a smirk. Courtney Whitmore, his voice echoed through the steel girders and coils of tubing. There's always a new generation, but always the same mistakes. She didn't look up. Instead, she gripped the staff tighter, letting its cosmic hum steady her nerves. Yeah, well, maybe this generation is tired of you. No answer. The light snapped on white, clinical, unforgiving. The laboratory revealed its most grotesque secrets. Tanks filled with failed experiments. Glass tubes holding things half human, half monster. It was a museum of the Dragon King's failures, on display for his own amusement. He dropped down. No warning, no banter. He was faster than he looked. The staff met his gauntlet with a flash, and for a heartbeat the room shook. Sparks. A burst of green alchemy met bright cosmic energy, colliding in a shockwave that shattered every glass tank. Monstrosities spilled out. Lab alarms blared. But Stargirl stayed focused, ducking one, vaulting over another. She never lost sight of her target. The Dragon King was relentless. One moment he hurled chemical bombs that ate at the floor. The next, he fired distorted magic at the staff, trying to corrupt the fabled weapon's power. His voice, cyanide sweet, was always in her ear. Do you have any idea how long I've lived? How many have tried? Probably Stargirl thought, but she was too busy dodging claws and broken glass to say so. She found her opening after a flash of cosmic energy incinerated one of the abominations lunging for her ankles. He moved to flank, misjudging her reach. Her staff caught him under the chin. A blinding blue arc flared across the room. He staggered back. For a split second, the armor's mask flickered. Something human and afraid danced behind his eyes before it vanished. He was back at the controls, fingers flying across buttons. The ceiling-open sunlight lanced down, illuminating the dust in the air as the entire chamber started to collapse. Typical, if he couldn't win, he would settle for escape. But Stargirl, battered and bruised, wasn't done. This was always the danger with legacy. You remember your mentors? Remember your mistakes? You remember the people counting on you back in Blue Valley, whose nightmares took the shape of the Dragon King's monsters every night. She surged forward, staff burning hotter. She pinned him between the blast doors and a sparking transformer. The energy built, the staff whining, the air warping with the weight of potential. End of the line, she said. He spat back. For you, maybe. The staff arted pure power surging out. The Dragon King's systems shorted. Lightning leaped uncontrolled across his armor. He convulsed, dropping to his knees. Stargirl stepped back, letting gravity take over as the ceiling chunks started to fall. She left him there, fighting for breath, systems fried, surrounded by the ruins of his own creation. Stargirl emerged into the sunlight, battered but upright, one small shadow walking away from the underground hell she'd just survived. The city behind her was safe, for now. No one saw her stagger or breathe a heavy sigh. In the end, there will always be a Dragon King somewhere. But as Stargirl knows, sometimes all it takes is one good hit and the courage to keep fighting through the dark. Sometimes, that's enough.